Now, the Yu-Gi-Oh news is slow this week, but if you could see what's in my hand, I finally got it, you guys. I got the Blue Eyes White Destiny structure deck. Okay, it took me forever to get my hands on this deck because Walmart or Target or any other place, they never had it. So I finally found it. And I got 3 of these. I already opened up 2. And if you don't believe me, I already have 2. I have 1 that's already opened up. Okay. And I have the other one that I already opened up. Okay, so I got 3 of these packs. All right, so let me get this out. Okay, this is with production, you guys. So this will be a nicer video. This is what it looks like in the plastic wrap. Okay, and I want to take it out the plastic wrap. Where can I take it out? Uh-oh, this is harder. Oh, okay, there it goes. What to say? Okay. So here's the first card, a secret rare Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon. Does this not look beautiful, you guys? Okay. Alright. Okay, let me try to set my formation. Okay. Indigo Eye Silver Dragon. Going back to this one. You want to run 1 or 2, by the way, you know, depending on how tight your extra deck is. This card right here is an awesome card. I run it. I run 1 because, you know, it can negate all cards on the field, face-up cards. So, you know, I run 1. You know, I know a lot of players don't run it, but I do. And if you have the extra deck space, go ahead. This card right here. This is one of the 4 cards that got Blue Eyes running as a complete and consistent deck. Spirit with eyes of blue. Wonderful card. Run 1 or 2 depending on how tight your extra deck is, okay? And I'm a Blue Eyes player as well, you guys, so I'm very excited about this deck. Maiden of White. This card is probably the most important, or if not the second most important card in the deck. Okay. Now, and I got 3 structure decks, so I got 3 copies of this card, and I got 3 copies of every card in the structure deck. So you need 3 of her. Is mandatory. Okay, it's mandatory. Wishes for Eyes of Blue. Mandatory, need 3, no exceptions. Okay, this or Maiden is the most important card in the deck, hands down. Okay, so guys, get yourself a copy. Oh, I got another one. Okay, I got the ultimate rare one. Okay, I hope this looks clear. Cool. All right, Neo Kaiser Seahorse. Okay, this works if you're running like a pure build, you know, run 3 or 2 copies, you know, to get Chaos Max Dragon or any other dragon to your graveyard. Okay. Roar of the Blue-Eyed Dragon, run 1. You can run 2 if you have more room, but you gotta at least run 1. Okay. And Majesty of the White Dragon, run 1. It's a very good card, by the way. God, I hate this for Blue Eyes artwork. I do, man. God, why I gotta go with this? Oh no, even worse, man. Oh no. God, why this one, man? Okay, that's better. That's better. This is actually my favorite Blue Eyes artwork, you guys. So, yeah. I'm glad I have 3 copies of this now. Oh, excuse me a second, guys. I'm in an uncomfortable situation, but I do it for the content. All right, Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon. Used to be staple in 3 in all Blue Eyes deck, but with the new latest support, people don't run this card no more. But if you're running the pure build, run 1. That should do you well. Maybe 2, but yeah. Blue Eyes Jet Dragon, run 1 copy is mandatory. Okay, it protects all. It protects all your face-up cards from being destroyed. Okay. This card we don't run no more. It was solid back when it was pure build, but since the structure deck came out, we don't really need this card no more. Same for this card, Dragon Spirit of White. We don't really need this card no more. All right. Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. If you're running Magia, run this of course, but if you're not, you don't really need this card. I always keep it because even though it's the setup to get out the field, it's still a 4,000 B stick, and it has targeted and structure protection. So, if you have the room for it, hey, go ahead. This one's the lesser version, so you don't really need a copy. We don't run the stones. We don't run the eggs no more. Okay. We do not run the eggs no more, but if you're running the pure build, it is. Ooh, okay. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. If you're running the pure build, this is, Yugioh's at least 1 copy. Or the fusion build, you run 1 copy. Or you run multiple because you're trying to get the fusion materials in your hand, field, or graveyard as soon as possible. So the eggs will help out speed the deck up in that way if you're running the fusion build. All right, this is the fourth opponent card in the deck. Sage of Eyes of Blue, run 3. There's no exceptions. Okay. If you want your Blue Eyes deck running with consistency. This card, Master with the Eyes of Blue. When the structure deck first came out, we was running this card, but when more support, dragon support, normal support came out, we don't really run this card no more. Because now we got like Primites now. So Dictator D, we run the pure build 2 or 3, mandatory. Now this is what I like about the structure deck. They give you some of the best hand traps in the game at this moment. Nibiru, the Primal Being. If you play any Yu-Gi-Oh, you know about this card. This card will F up your life. For real. Especially if you're running older decks. This card decimate older decks, okay? There's no way of recovering. Of course, you know about Ash Blossom and Joy Springs. Another very powerful hand trap. This card especially when it comes to older decks, this card is very, very deadly. Let me just say that. Okay. Effect Wheeler. Now, I finally got a copy of Effect Wheeler now. No, back in the day, he was like one of the only ones that had Effect Wheeler. I never had, and he always used it against me, and I hated that card. I hated it. But now, I got a copy now. Or 2, technically. Alright? 2 copies. No, well, 6 copies, because I got 3 structure decks. This is the Chaos form. This is the ritual spell for Chaos Max Dragon. We don't run this card no more. So it is what it is with that one. Unless if you're running a ritual build, then of course run that card. Ultimate Fusion. I've been waiting my whole life to have a fusion card for Blue Eyes Dragon, and we finally got one, and it is good. You gotta at least run 1. And if you're worried about it getting the gate, run 2. Okay. And you get 2 in the pack. Alright, the next is Melody of the Awakened Dragon. This card was staple at 3 in the past. Now it's not no more because we get Blue Eyes in the graveyard so quickly. We're not really trying to have Blue Eyes in our hand no more. So if you're still running Alternative Dragon, run 2 or 3 if you want to. But yeah. But the card is still good, Museum of White, run 1. It gives you extra normal summon for level 1 tuner monsters. Okay, so a light tuner monsters, by the way, to be more specific. And it can send Blue Eyes to the deck to the graveyard. So this is a 1-of, and it's searchable now with the new ritual. Let me see if I can just pop it up real quick. With him, Spirit with Eyes of Blue is searchable with this card. So you know it doesn't hurt from run 1 in the deck. Okay. Next is Burst of Destruction. Good card, but we don't need it no more. So we don't run no copies. Trade-in, once again, is a good card, but we don't run it no more. Okay, it has no. You know, we don't want our level ace in our hand in our hand no more. Next is Called by the Grave. This is a very good card. It's limited in the TCG, so to run 1 is still very powerful. So I'm glad I got this card now finally. True Light. This card was trash before we got Maiden, and because she searches this card and get activated immediately. So now this card is good. We run 1 in the deck. But before, when Maiden came out, this card was garbage because the opponent could destroy this card and destroy monsters on your field. So now we don't have that issue no more. So yeah, that card is awesome. This card is good. It's just we don't run it. We don't have no need to run it. So another card is good. It's just we have no need to run this card. There's better options. This card I'm so happy to have now. This is just a fake builder, but in trap form. It's a trap card. So, you know, I'm excited to have this card, and now I got 3 copies. All right, and let's say another mandatory hand trap if you're running the meta. Okay, got Blue Eyes Ultimate already, but you know I'm always happy to hold this card in my hand. This card is mandatory in 1 because you can send it to the graveyard, and this card is sent to the graveyard, and if your opponent is targeting one of your monsters, you can banish this card and negate the effect. So it's just a little bit of extra protection. Okay. Twin Burst Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon. We don't really run no more, but if we run a Pierre build, you know, it doesn't hurt to run 1. Okay, it's still a solid card. Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon is very, very good. You gotta run 1. You got to. You know, it attacks all monsters on the field once, so it is a mandatory. Okay. Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. This is the card that started it all. It can special summon any light dragon, synchro monster out of your extra deck. So this card is mandatory at 3. There's no exceptions. Okay. This is probably one of the 5th most important card. It doesn't matter the order between 1 to 5, but it's mandatory in 3. Okay. All right. Azure Eye Silver Dragon is good. We don't run it no more, but we run a Pierre build or run 1. Okay. Heraldic Seal of the Heavenly Sphere, run 1 is a very good card. Okay. And the next things are just, you know, junk stuff, but you know. But yeah, you guys, I hope you guys enjoy it. You know, like I said, this really wasn't that much Yu-Gi-Oh news this month. You know, I don't know if it's even worth going over, but I at least wanted to give you guys something. Okay, you guys have a wonderful weekend, or wherever G releases video. Y'all have a wonderful time. Enjoy it. Like, subscribe, and share the videos to your friends and family. Okay, you guys, peace out.